Yeah, Lou. Um, just wanted to talk about my two of my favorite Bandai vinyl figures that I have in my collection. This is the Arch Arc Belial from the Ultraman series. In particular, the Ultraman Zero movie, the Revenge of Belial. This is the character Belial's final form in the film. Um, this is the Spark Doll version of it. The second release, I think the second release at least. It's pretty much almost the same exact mold as the original one. I forget which one that was called. I honestly don't even know. A lot more expensive aftermarket with that one, so I went with the Spark Doll version of it. It was still up there price wise, but not even close. Um, I did give him a repaint. Um, I used some red acrylic paints. Then I did like a gray dry brush on some of the black, just to change them up a bit. The Spark Doll came more of a magenta color than the red, like he's supposed to look like in the movie and the original toy. So I decided, fuck it, I'm just gonna paint him the way I think he should look. The result is not bad. I never said I was perfect with repainting these things, but I paint them good enough that I like them. Um, this is one of those figures I wish it was just molded differently. In the movie, he doesn't stand hunched over like this. He has a more of a human posture when he's standing up. They sculpted him for whatever reason, back all hunched over, legs bent. Um, I think they're missing out on the potential of how big this figure could really have been. We stood him up. He's pretty good sized. Honestly, I've never even measured him. I think he's got probably, I'm going to guess, maybe 7, 8 inches tall, somewhere around there. What does this say? Yeah, up to the tallest green spike, just shy of 8 inches. So it's a good size figure. Articulation's minimum. If you know, obviously, Bandai figures. Both arms up and down. Swivel right at the calf. And we get minimum tail rotation. But yeah, this is one of my favorite kaiju designs ever. Honestly, I think I saw it on a Facebook group, and I was just fascinated with the design. I had to look it up and find out where he is, what he is. Then I find out, like, whole history of like Ultraman Zero movie they appeared in, and the first movie, the Mega Monster Battle one, where they introduced both Belial for the first time and Ultraman Zero. And Ultraman Zero has become one of my favorite Ultraman, if not the favorite out of them all for me. But yeah, I just figured I'd share this. Now, the next Bandai that I have, I'd say is my favorite, is my Death Ghidorah. Again, I ordered this off of eBay a few years ago. Um, Missed it when it first came out. Um, Again, it's a third party, what do you want to call it, purchase off of eBay. I bought it from Japan. It was marked down from the collector that I got it from that it was damaged. That's why I was selling it at such a cheap price. And literally, when I got it, it was hardly anything that I would have considered quote unquote damage. I mean, it might have been a few paint chips, but I think what he means by damage, if this thing could focus, this seam right here, it's not that bad, but it looks like it's starting to separate. Maybe that's why it was labeled as damage, or maybe the minor paint chips on it. But as anyone who does collect these will know right off the bat that this is not the colors that the figure was originally molded in. or painted in, I should say. I wasn't a fan of it. So again, I tried my best to paint him the way he's supposed to look, or closer to the way he's supposed to look in the actual movie itself, the Mothra Rebirth movie. It is one of my favorite, again, another favorite kaiju design that isn't Godzilla. This thing is just badass. If I ever had the money, I would love to get my hands on an X Plus of this guy. But as of right now, this is my favorite, and mainly because it's my only Death Ghidorah that I have in my collection. Articulation minimum. The wings rotate because I think the wings are actually separate to be plugged in. There's minimum tail movement, legs back and forth, front and back. Now, something I was trying to do, and it didn't really work too well. I was trying to see if I could get the heads to free up and rotate. That one's got some turn. This one, not so much. And this one has a lot more. If I heated this one up, the middle one, I could probably get it to move more. I know, what am I doing? Ruining my fucking Bandai vinyls, but it's mine, not yours, so I don't care. Plus, find something. I also went as far as I drilled a hole in the front. Oh, this one won't work too well. Anyways, excuse me. I gave it its own breath effect. It can breathe fire now. Well, that's all. I just wanted to get this out there and share some of my favorite Bandai vinyls, especially the ones that I've repainted. I haven't repainted all my vinyls. Some of them I have. Some of them we just left them alone. Probably at some point, maybe down the road, I might take and just repaint all of my Bandai vinyls to get them to the way I think they should look, or close enough to the way I hope I can be satisfied with them looking more like their film counterparts. But yeah, I just wanted to get this out there and just share my thoughts on two of probably the coolest kaiju created in general for film, and two of the coolest vinyl figures probably out there. All right, all done. Get the fuck out of here.